What is up, YouTube Nation? It's your boy Pete coming at you guys with offensive and defensive strategy for the Super Bowl. I got my brother Damien over here. He's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. You know, they just lost James Harrison.
Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry, brother. But he's chasing rings right now. So, you know, hopefully we don't give him another one.
That's all right.
So, how do you attack this offense of Tom Brady, who normally doesn't score in the first quarter? But they like to kind of observe and stuff like that, and then they come back the second quarter. They start playing, and the third and fourth quarter they become the comeback king. So how do you stop the comeback king?
I don't want to give them that. Well, I guess you can give them that. The slow roaster.
I
call them the slow roaster.
The slow roaster.
The
Okay, I like that. Okay.
Team, since they're not as dynamic as they once were on the offensive end.
Right.
So with Amendola and the other guys, I can't even think of their names at this particular time, but they are timely route running individuals. So a lot of the times, if you can get to Brady up the middle and you can get to Brady on the outside using Graham, using the rookie, and using Long, Long is an experienced player.
Yeah.
You might have,
and then Fletcher Cox in the middle too.
Fletcher Cox in the middle.
Right. Channel that Reggie White, baby.
There it is.
Yeah.
You can have a chance. So you're gonna have dynamic running or dynamic rushing on the outside, timely blitzing, and outside pressure. And I honestly believe stopping the catch, stopping the run, and stopping the dink and dunk passing that they might use. Because White and Lewis are not going to be dynamic runners on the inside. Now, they can, but I think in this particular game, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
They're going to use them effectively on the outside.
The dink and dunk passes.
And swing passes and little screen passes.
And they're quick, though. So in space,
fast.
you can't really stop those guys.
You can't. But you can if you're sure tackling.
Right.
And if you are abiding by your assignments that is given to you.
That is true.
You know, by the defensive game plan.
Right.
They're not going to beat you down the field that often, but they can do it.
They got a burner like Brandon Cooks who could beat you down the field, and they got Chris Hogan, who could be effective in the red zone. Of course, you got the best tight end in the game, Rob Gronkowski, who's coming out of concussion protocol, and I'm sure he's going to be playing. So I know you can't stop Gronk, but what can you do to kind of slow him down?
You can't give him the big play. Okay. There's going to have to be a lot of sure tackling. And I keep saying sure tackling. These guys know how to tackle. They wouldn't be in the pros if they didn't. But, in the human element of the game given the circumstances and the time, sometimes people forget, the simple, basic things, fundamentals of just tackling. So you're going to have to tackle well. Yeah. If you get a shot on them, you're going to have to get a shot on them. Other than that,
break Tom Brady's hand, but I didn't say that, but go ahead.
What's that?
Break Tom Brady's hand or something, but I didn't say that. Go
ahead. If you could get to him and get to that hand, that'd be good too.
Give him a couple of hits on that hand, see how it feels after that.
Him.
Right.
Getting to Brady is everything.
Yeah.
Getting to Brady is everything. And I know this is something that is going to be said throughout the week. It's been said before. It's nothing new.
Right. We know that's how the New York Giants played them. That's how the Baltimore Ravens beat them. Right.
The Ravens beat them with dynamic pass rushing. Of course, they had a smart man of Ray Lewis in the middle. And then they had the king of all DBs in the backfield.
Ed Reed.
So, that's going to be big. That's going to be big. Getting to him, sure tackling, stopping the run, and not giving up the big play. All
right, sounds good. So how do you attack this team offensively with a backup quarterback like Nick Foles? And you got a good pass catching tight end like Zach Ertz, and then you got Alshon Jeffrey on the outside, and a good slot receiver like Nelson Aguilar. As far as the passing game, what do the Eagles got to do?
Can't forget Alshon Jeffries.
Right.
So what I would say is use your backs effectively. Gardner, Ajayi, he's a downhill runner. I know that's an overused term, but he's a point A to point B back.
And then you always got the freight train LeGarrette Blount.
Oh yeah, you can't forget Blount, right?
Right.
Nobody wants to
and then Clement too also.
Clemens, he's going to be used, if he's used properly, especially out of the backfield when you're throwing the ball, that's going to be big. The tight ends are going to be big. Just using them all effectively. You don't want to just stick to one thing. Using them all effectively. Jeffries in the red zone. Jeffries intermediate. Aguilar, slant plays, pick plays, seam plays. The tight ends, you use them, effectively in the middle, and maybe some screens if you can. Some misdirections, running inside the tackles, running outside effectively, first and third down. You're going to have to use it. It's going to have to be a smorgasbord. It's going to have to be a collective team unit. And I think that's what they do well. And I think the Patriots are going to have a hard time if everything is executed properly with all those, with the whole unit. Right. It's going to be a long day for the Patriots defense because they're not very good. They have Flowers, who's pretty good. Their corners are good.
Very good, yeah.
Linebackers, a little suspect.
Safeties, suspect.
But what they do have that gives them a chance is they have team cohesion, and they have a belief, and they also have IQ.
And they have Bill Belichick, who can make adjustments in the halftime,
The hoodie.
The hoodie, and he's going to be wearing his favorite hoodie on the game, too. And they're going to be wearing white, and which they have never lost, and they're 3-0 against Bird team. So
don't hold on to that.
I'm not holding on to that. That's why we about to change that 3-0 to 3-1, like Giants said, when they went 18-0. What's that wide receiver? I forgot. I think it was Plaxico Burress. He said now they're 18-1, and we won the most important game.
There it is.
And that's what we got to win.
There it is.
And with that, we're going to end this video. Fly, Eagles, fly. So what's your score prediction, brother?
31-27. I think it could be a high-scoring one. If not, but overall, I think I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots won. But I'm going to lean a little towards the Eagles because they're more of a complete unit. By 3.
By 3.
Eagles by 3.
Okay, so I would say 24-27.
There it
Eagles. So with that said, we all we got, we all we need. Let's go get this win, and let's get our first Lombardi Trophy to Philadelphia.
It should be a good one.
It should be a good one. Thank you, guys.